I wonder if you can hear the birds chirping out here. Sounds real nice and peaceful. But anyway, I wanted to talk about how if your martial art is picked up by the Olympic Committee, then the Olympic Committee is pretty much dictating what your martial art is. Black Belt Magazine has run some articles on Taekwondo in the Olympics, and I think they did a part about Judo in the Olympics too, if I'm not mistaken. And I know that they're going to put karate in the Olympics. And in the Taekwondo article, there was someone talking about, I can't remember the name of the guy. He was a high-ranking grandmaster. He's talking about how, a lot of people feel like the Olympics has changed Taekwondo and has made it something that they really don't think it should be. And it really has, because pretty much, from my understanding and from what I saw when I was very, very young, Taekwondo was Korean karate. That's what it was. There was more emphasis on, leg and foot techniques than striking, but there was still some facility with the hands. It's really gotten to the point where, now, and I can't blame people. People look on TV, Olympic time, or if they happen to go to Olympic-style competitions, or look online, they're going to see a lot of spectacular kicks. And they're going to think that's all there is to it. And then you have the problem of some people who've trained in Olympic-style Taekwondo have gotten into fights. Some of those have been recorded on YouTube, and you barely see them punching. So, basically, if your school wants, this is how it is. Taekwondo or Judo or even boxing. If your school wants to be affiliated with the Olympic Committee and you have an easier way of getting into the Olympics, where you already know what events to go to, you don't have to dig around and do a whole bunch of research to find out where to qualify for these, to qualify for the tryouts and the trials. You have to kowtow to what the Olympic Committee says. Now, see, what people could do who are really unhappy with the Olympic style, they could just break away. But I can understand people not wanting to do that. Because when you break away and you're independent, ask me how I know, then people question your legitimacy. They think that you must not know what you're doing, that you must be trying to take advantage of people, because you're not affiliated with a large, big organization. And in a large sense, that's actually true. Because in most other areas of life, if somebody claims to be affiliated with a particular activity and they're not recognized by national governing or international governing bodies, they probably are up to something. It's like with churches. If people are in their own little group, away from the major church or whatever it is they claim to profess, then odds are they're probably up to something and they're trying to do something sneaky and just have their own little money-making thing that's to their benefit. Man, the wind's kicking up. But here's the thing. I can speak for myself with this, because I know in my case, my being away from a lot of the bigger groups, not absolutely all, but in most of what I teach, is to save students the pain of paying a whole bunch of money to learn and get a shodan or higher in the Taekwondo track. Because some people really do just want to learn. They don't necessarily care if they're member number XYZ1234. They just want to learn, know what they know, and be able to defend themselves. A few of them may want to pass on what they've learned, but most don't. They just want to be able to come and learn how to fight and learn how to protect themselves. And they don't want to pay an arm and a leg to do it because they have other bills. So I'm going to wrap this up because the bottom line is the Olympic Committee pretty much tells you what your style is if you're affiliated with them. So if you want to say that you're down with the Olympic Committee rules, and you got to do what they say, you can either do what they say and suck it up, or you can break off and do your own thing. Just know that it's like with anything else, doing your own thing is going to invite skepticism and judgment and criticism from the public. Peace.